Hello everybody, welcome to Shogi Ramen TV. いらっしゃいませ. Let's enjoy Shogi with me. Today, I have analyzed my 39 games about the Shogi proverbs. So, which kind of the Shogi proverbs and how many times happened? And this graph and table shows the results. From my 39 games, there are not so many Shogi proverbs has happened. So from the Japanese side, 73 shogi proverbs are defined, but in my 39 games, uh, 11, only the 11 shogi proverbs has happened, and frequency is very few. The average in one time in each game. But I think that there are some useful shogi proverbs. So, for example, the most um, highest frequency of the shogi proverbs are this one. In Japanese, 駒の損得より速度. In English, in the end game, speed is more important than materials. I think in my experience, this is the most important shogi proverbs and most useful in the real games. Okay, and there are some few frequency of the proverbs, but they are important. But unfortunately, there are not so many times in the 39 games. For example, 両取り逃げるべからず don't run from the folk. This is also very useful shogi proverbs. I think that this is very often happen in real games. Okay, so next I will introduce the useful shogi proverbs using my real games. Okay. I will explain the most useful shogi proverbs about the 駒の損得より速度. In English, in the end game, the speed is more important than materials. So this was my game. So in this situation, this is my turn, and my castle is Minno castle and very safe now. And the opponent castle is this was Yagura, but now this is very dangerous situation. So the shogi proverbs was used in this situation. So this one. This sacrifice of the rook is not so good in the middle game, but in the end game, this is very strong. So this exchange is not so even, but this is already in end game. So if you can continue to attack after the sacrifice of the rook, then this attack is very strong. And important thing is my castle is very safe and very strong against the rook, so I can continue attack like this. So this proverbs is very useful to win more efficiently in the end game. I will explain another example about in the end game, the speed is more important than materials. So about this game, the opponent was attacking to my rook. So the important knowledge about the attacking rook, this attack is very slow in the end game. Of course, in the middle game, you need to escape your rook, but in the end game, the attacking rook is very slow. because the opponent will move the putting the bishop to attack one move, and next he can take the rook, and next he needs to drop the rook, and next he needs to drop something with rook. This means four moves. Four moves are needed for the attacking to the king. So in the end game, four moves is very slow. So for example, in this game, so I choose the not escaping the rook, but attacking the gold. This attacking gold is more efficient to attacking the king. So in the game, he took my rook, and I can take the gold. The opponent dropped the rook, and I can continue attacking the promoted pawn. The opponent dropped the bishop, so the opponent takes 4 moves for the attacking. But next I can protect like this. So in this situation, the opponent spent many times for attacking by the rook, but my castle is still safe, and my attack has already completed, and the opponent cannot protect anymore. So then he gave up the game at this situation. This is most important thought about the rook. So attacking the rook is very slow in the end game. I will explain another shogi proverb about don't run from a fork. I think this proverb is also useful in the real games. So for example, the opponent dropped the silver to fork the gold and bishop, rook. So at this moment, the important thing is about not thinking about the escaping, but thinking about the attack. So this is very useful mainly in the end game. So for example, in this game, I attack like this. So in this game, if I escape the gold or rook, then my castle will be getting weak, and I will lose easily. But I chose the attack, then I could win this game. This proverb is very important. So important thing is at first you will think about the attack instead of the escaping. Next, I will explain the interesting shogi proverbs. I'm not sure how to say in English. Let's see. So from this session, I put this pawn, and the opponent ignore this pawn and pushing this pawn, and I also ignore this pawn and pushing pawn. And in this situation, there are 3 attacking points against the pawn. So in Japanese, 歩が3つぶつかれば、初段。So this means if you can ignore the 3 this kind of the attack in the same time, your level will be 1 down. So why 1 down? I think taking the pawn is very easy, and for the beginners, I think beginner will take the pawn easily. But for more high level players, he can think about the not taking the pawn. There is a more better move in the game. So in this situation, so at least the player can consider the better moves than the taking the pawn of the three attacking pawn. So I think this proverb is very interesting. Let's see your game, and if you have already seen this kind of the situation, your level will be the one down, more than one down. Thank you for seeing my analysis about shogi proverbs. So I have not so many used the shogi proverbs, but there are useful shogi proverbs. So let's learn and try to use in your game. And next, I will try to analyze about the castle using the computers AI. So see you next ramen. Bye bye.